Let It Go Tarot. This is general reading, love reading for Libra for November 2020. I pre-shuffled all decks, saged them and meditated. And I'm starting with Oracle cards, and we have the first card. And we have Truth Be Told. 5. 14 is reducing to 5. Changes. Significant changes. You have to open your heart, I feel, to yourself or somebody else. And say what you mean. Say what you feel. Be truthful to yourself. Truth be told. Be truthful to yourself or somebody else. Tell them what do you feel. You need to open the heart because you have this closed. You don't feel good with it. You feel like if you don't open it, you will blow. And community plus thinker. You think too much about what people say. You think too much. It's why you're not expressing yourself, your feelings, your desires, because you think too much what others think. Do you think you are that precious to people that they have to constantly think about you, what you're doing, what's happening to you? First of all, they are not interested. Secondly, it's more important for you what others think than you. This is a first step. This is the most important step in development, self-development, to just stop caring about what others say. As long as you feel comfortable within yourself, as long as you're not harming others, as long as you're happy and proud of your achievements, your feelings and who you are, who cares what others think? Jesus. They will tell you bad things. They will have bad thoughts only to make you more miserable, because they are very often, people surrounding us are miserable, and the miserable, what they say, the nun from Miserable loves company. Miserable people loves company. It's why they are imprinting it, projecting that feeling on us, to make us our victims, to make us their company, to make us slaves for them. The source of energy. Stop thinking about this. It's not worth it. I'm telling you. You will eventually realize this, but I hope not too late for them to consume your life and energy too much. Not worth of it. Let's see this. What that oracle card will tell you. Okay. They wanted to talk like hell. Okay, sorry. This is nice. Be true to yourself. No, come on. Come on. This is what I was talking about for the last 3 minutes, yes? Be true to only yourself. Leave others alone. You are not that important to them. Even they are telling you, they are proving you because they're constantly interested in what you're doing. No, they are not interested. They want to see miserable. You miserable. Because they feel better at that time, because they are charging their batteries. Yes? It's why they love when you're talking them that you are alone, that you didn't succeed in this and that. Leave them alone. Be true to yourself. You know who you are. And if you feel good with yourself, leave it there. To have love is never in vain. That card is for me very significant, that, love gives us wings. You really in love, and you really loved when it comes easy. When you feel like you are flying, when you feel like you don't have to think about, is it love? No. If it was love, you would never ask that question, and definitely you wouldn't be in vain. There is no love unless you split up with somebody. Then there's no any love anymore, yeah? That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Don't forget you have options. Don't forget who you are. Don't listen to others. Go and fetch. Rock on. Go and fetch. Don't stick to something which brings you only pain and disappointment. Love, if you're searching for a love, don't look on others, what they're telling you can achieve, or not achieve. And go and check what options you have. You must be gorgeous. Okay, let's see what Tarot says. This will be your energy. One person energy, other person you're dealing with energy. Swap the roles if you resonate with other side more. And the mutual energy between two of you. But for me, to have this easier talk, I will treat this column as your energy. But remember, it might be swap. And your energy in the past was the Fool in reverse. You tried to start something new, something beautiful, something you really wanted and desired, but either you didn't take the chance, or it was taken out from you, or it came to the end. But it's more like you didn't want to risk fully into it, because maybe people told you off, they told you to postpone something, they told you to not risk that much, what the people will say, what the people will see, how they will judge the situation. Who cares? As long as you feel happy, it should go for. And the other person's energy was Page of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want to invest too much. It might be that they've been postponing because they thought about the others, what the others think. There was a problem between two of you. One of you, that side didn't want to invest fully. And that side didn't see investment, full potential of investment. Didn't want to give more than the other side was giving. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't see a potential because didn't feel stability in this connection. Maybe it was, or this is, it's past energy, yes? Let's see, maybe now you're together and you're happy, just there are some few problems, but let's see. Between two of you, there was a Devil in reverse. Hidden agenda, I feel. Toxicity, something not explained. Something prevented you guys from coming together. And this was love in vain. You felt like one of you felt really there was something which was convincing both of you that you're supposed to be together. Maybe people were telling you to be together because you resonated on the same frequencies or something like that. But it occurred later on to be toxic. It wasn't what it's supposed to be. Whatever was bringing you together, it was toxic. It was something which shouldn't have taken place there. It wasn't what's supposed to bring you together. It's why one person was hesitating to jump into it, and the other person was waiting until that toxicity, whatever, that obsession or whatever took place, will dissolve. It's why it was postponing, procrastinating, and the other person couldn't invest into the relationship, couldn't feel stable in the relationship because of some obstacles which were toxic, seen as a toxic here, but not necessarily, yes? And currently you are in the Temperance in reverse. Look at that card. She's gorgeous. Gender doesn't matter. It might be a man. You might be a man. Temperance in reverse. No balance. No balance. This is in reverse and this is in reverse. It's like you are not seeing options either outside or in this relationship, not balancing it out, not being able to balance it. Be true to yourself, not feeling well with it, with yourself, not trying to balance out something here, not seeing balance. Obviously, if there was something toxic bringing you together, and you didn't resolve it, didn't speak it out, didn't try to get rid of all those obstacles. Instead, you waited together for those obstacles to go out and fade out itself, then obviously you will be out of balance because it never goes out itself. And you will be just left with disappointment and regret, yes? That nothing worked out. And their energy currently is Six of Pentacles. I feel like they are ready. It's what I heard in my head. They are ready to give to somebody else. They are ready to be, they already are researching somewhere else. You don't have a balance. You're out of balance. You don't know what really to do because it looks like your side wants it. The other person is balanced. Look, there is a scale. They are balanced and they are ready. Look, this is gorgeous woman who has coins in her hand and is ready to give to somebody else. They probably already swapping in the dating application, right, left, because they think that it was toxic enough. There was something wrong, that huge obstacle that they didn't want to offer. The Page of Pentacles, the beginning, the start, even the smallest gesture of stability here, they didn't want to give whatever they had because of that wall of toxicity here, whatever they thought it might be illusion. Yes, let's see in clarification if it would come up that it was an illusion or just in their head, but now they are giving somewhere else. They are searching for somewhere else options, and you are asked as well to search for your options because rock on, you can find it. And the mutual energy between you currently, let's see. And maybe you're seeing them already searching somewhere else and, you know, dating or something, and it brings you a pain and out of balance and misery. I have to research that word, that name, because I forgot that. You're miserable. Yes, you can't open your heart to yourself right now. And you're ashamed that they gave you that they didn't want to start with you, or they started and as quickly as they started they closed this. I don't know. 6 of Wands, again the number 6, significant number here. 6. And I hear roll on. It's like I see the train and the wheels of the train. It's like roll on. It goes and goes and goes. 6 of Wands. Victory, but this is sweet, bittersweet victory, yes? Between two of you. I feel like, I feel like you don't mind. You play the person who doesn't mind. It doesn't matter. And they play like it doesn't matter. And both of you feels victorious because it has ended up so easy and quickly, and there was no arguments or whatsoever, and you feel okay, this is victorious. I'm fine and I got what I wanted. I'm fine and I am when I wanted. But this is bittersweetness. Yes, it's like it's faked victory, I feel. Behind, if you could look into your heart, both of you, then you would see the pain. And yeah, love is not in vain, never should be. But you see it there, that it was... Okay, and future your energy will be 10 of Swords in reverse, sorry. That person doesn't want to leave, you see? But it will be in reverse. And you're going, you I feel like you are going through that path of trying to understand why you didn't risk fully, why you couldn't jump into it, why you didn't want to give all into it. You're trying to understand why this situation has took you out of balance. And in the future you will be grieving something. And I feel too long. You will be grieving something, either your pride, because it's like, you know, what people will say, either your pride or this love, but I don't see any cups here. It's like it might have been that connection was so short-living that the real love couldn't yet started, yes? Couldn't yet started. It's why you feel victorious that you finished, both of you finished this as quickly as it started. And then why you are in the future grieving on it. This is what I said. I don't see that this is this. You are honest to each other, to yourself, both of you, that you really feel victorious here. But this is in reverse, which means you will not close it that quickly as it's supposed to be closed, yes? You feel betrayed, you probably been dumped or something, and now you will be grieving on it too long. It will not bring you any good. Please try and go find the options. You have them without limits. You have to just swap, yeah? Right, left, right, left. And their energy is 8 of Cups. Leaving this whole situation emotionally behind, just still looking back, checking what was wasted, what was left, if there is, and what really is there, what really was there. Doing a summary, doing like checking the lessons, if there is any lessons they can take it with them. But not wanting to invest. Look, they are not wanting to invest. They don't. If they look back, it's only for them to learn something from it. But you will be grieving on it. Why? Why should you grieve on it? If it was not there, it's still only 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups only here, and only about somebody leaving. No fulfillment. 2 missing cups. This card is about missing 2 cups, yes? And mutual energy in the future for you. Okay, I knew their cups will come. The cups are coming, yes? But they are wrong cups. This is 4 of Cups. Rejecting, not wanting, dreaming about other options, dreaming about something else. Either them or you. Rejecting, being upset about the rejection. You either being upset about you being rejected, and them and I feel like them having enough of having to reject. Maybe they deciding to go solo. Let's clarify it using my design. This is Let It Go Tarot cards, which I designed. I love them. And let's clarify the 4 of Cups first. Why? What they are rejecting, what they are thinking, contemplating. Because I feel like they're contemplating on something as well, about maybe why they rejected you. They're trying to learn the lesson alone. Okay, this is what I said, yes? We have a card, alone. The first card came out, it was lust, alone, true love. On the card, alone, true love. And I feel like somebody here misled themselves. I think that person, maybe you, thinking that this whole scenario, what has happened here, that there was a wrong estimation made. It's like somebody thought that the lust is took the lust for the true love. And they didn't want to make that mistake again. Yes, maybe they did it previously and it ended up wrong, and it's happening here again. Something went too quickly. There was a full of, lust, and they thought they are falling in love, but in fact, they were wrong due to either what people will say, or not feeling good within their heart space, and they decided to go solo. They prefer to be alone. They prefer to be alone. If there is any potential that they can mislead themselves again, thinking that the lust is misleading themselves between lust and true love. Because it was probably very harmful previously for them to do that. And let's see let's clarify the full in reverse. And we have the Star in reverse. You didn't want to jump into this because you haven't healed from the past energies, from the past relationship fully. The Page of Pentacles on their side, we have Wheel of Fortune. They didn't want to repeat the cycles they went through either with you or the previous partners. And Seven of Cups in reverse. Illusions, secrets, delusions. It's illusions, yes? They didn't want to be treated as an option. Again, probably it's clarifying that the cycle, they didn't want to be an option for somebody who treated them for sex again, but they've managed to fall in love and be hurt again, and it's why they decided to go solo. The Devil in reverse, it's probably the toxicity which has been building up between two of you, but it was misleading. You didn't speak, I don't see any swords here. It's why only here, but this is grieving, yes? There was an illusion built between you two that there is a toxicity. One person didn't want to be treated again, like from previous cycles, again as an option, and the other person didn't give full energy in because didn't heal yet from previous cycle. But you know, we can't blame others not wanting to give their full energy or being scared of being treated as an option again, because each of us has a baggage, and if we are not ready yet to fully invest or be with somebody, then we're supposed to withdraw for a moment and spend the time and spend that precious time to heal fully, and don't expect this to fade out and be good and somebody else to accept accept that we need more time and us healing on their side and then suffering that we are still not healed. Nine of Swords, clarifying the energy between you two. This brought both of you anxieties, a lot of anxieties. You couldn't talk, you couldn't sleep. One of person at least had the problem with communicating. And this is Four of Cups again. Four of Cups here and Four of Cups here, clarifying the Temperance in reverse. You're out of balance. And you're out of balance because you don't know why you've been rejected. If this is the side, if that side has been rejected, if that person on that side has been rejected, and it took that person out of balance, then this person is constantly thinking, why? What's the problem to ask? Even if you are not together, what's the problem to ask? Please tell me why you did it. You at least will learn what to fix or what to not do in the future to get scared somebody else, yes? And the day energy is clarified by Seven of Wands. This is protection. They're raising their barriers, they're raising their limits, the standards, and they are protecting their energy from something which was not balanced, which was not fully invested, which was not what they expected. Not barriers, but protection. They learning currently, probably from their experiences from the past, how to protect themselves, how to see common mistakes in the relationship and act upon it quicker than they did previously. Okay, and energy between two of you is a Page of Swords in reverse. What I said, there was not much talk. It's not much talk happening. Nobody wants to ask questions. Everybody thinks that we decided to go different ways. Everything is fine, but both people are confused. You are thinking what fucking hell has happened. You don't want to ask the questions, and that person that thinks, oh Jesus, they don't want to ask questions. They are even bigger idiots. Yes, I mean, how they could, after offering me so much, not even ask what's wrong, why I'm putting barriers, why I'm protecting something. Okay, and the Ten of Swords is clarified by Two of Cups. You will be grieving this love because you managed to fall in love. That side at least. True love. then for one person, maybe this is for one person it was lust, for the other was true love. I'm not saying this was true love at the beginning for you. Maybe you took this as lust, but you are falling in love gradually, going through the process of understanding, and now grieving on that love. And Chariot in reverse, but you're not taking any actions. If you're deciding, I don't understand, if you're going through the process of healing, forgetting about the past, trying to understand what has happened, maybe figuring it out, that you didn't want to invest fully because you haven't been healed, and now realizing through the grief, because that person is gone, that you managed to fall in love. Maybe you've been displaying that you want only lust, and it's why it confused that person. And now you're not charging. What can you lose more than you already lost? Go and ask. For example, start with the question, why did you leave me? Why this has faded out? The first question. And if there will be honest and beautiful answer, then there is still a sign. This will be a sign that they care. They care enough to explain themselves or the situation. And then it will be a sign for you that there can be potential of true love. Maybe you misunderstood each other. Check your all options. Rock on. Even the options with that person. Love is never in vain. I mean, maybe there's a vain, but I feel like illusion. Be true to yourself. Let's see. I don't want to advise you wrongly, but I'm telling you from my experience, it's better to ask the question, put your pride aside, put your ego into your pocket for a moment, close with the zip, yes? Because I'm telling you, if now when it's happening, you will not ask the question, why? You will never, ever, ever get the answer. Because later on, it's even, because if there's any potential that person will invest a little bit more at this answering, it's just right now happening, and I feel it energetically. But in the future, it will fade out in more. There will be surprise if you, after a year or two, you will ask that question, yes? And they will not have time or energy to waste on the person who didn't care at the beginning. Ask the question and start from there. They might say, sorry, worry, and you will know this is something you have to forget about. But if they will be really investing in the answer, then they might won't invest even more. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying 8 of Cups. Come on, 8-8. They will not want to work on it. They don't want to work on this mess. On somebody who didn't want to invest, who was not healed, who caused anxieties, who brought the illusion of toxicity, who doesn't want to offer a talk, who doesn't want to ask a simple question. Because if you're not asking the question why this has happened, then you are making an impression of not being interested at all. Like you play the victorious person. They as well, but it looks like they don't mind walking away. They don't mind not working on it. It's you falling in love, yes? And we have 6 of Wands again, here. The future energy between two of you. Okay, there will be a regret and that rejection. Feeling of rejection, feeling of disappointment, feeling of not wasting something here. That there was a potential, there was a cup offered, and somebody didn't take it. And again, somebody will be playing the victorious game. Somebody will be pretending they don't mind. Let's see some clarification for that 6 of Wands here. What they playing, what they will be playing victorious again, that they don't mind. But inside you will be dying. Fine, fair enough. It's you bringing it on to you. Instead of asking, you will be playing that this doesn't affect you. And they will have to play that game as well, yes? Forgiveness, forgiving. Beautiful card. Look, she's happy. When we forgive, we're happy. Maybe you should. This is you are asked to forgive. Okay, more. Okay. We have, I'm lost without you. Forgiveness. Forgiveness brings a lot of options. Maybe those are those options you are. Rock on. Forgive. To expand your options. For the universe being able to deliver you. Without forgiveness, we're losing half of options which the universe can give us. Minimum half of options. I'm lost without you. Come on, who are you lost without? Can you, if you want somebody, if you're lost without somebody, if you're falling in love with somebody, then forgive that person to grow, to spread, to widen your options. We have depression. Instead, you will go through the depression. Sold. Through the depression that you sold this situation too easily for something which was not worth it, which means you're proud, your pride, and you not being able to invest fully. The advice from Oracle, and I have to shuffle it. The angels has asked me for that, and it's painful because they are huge. Oh, okay, we have one. I want second one, please. Angels, please. And we have beautiful. They never flied like that before. Okay, because I have to read reversals as well, and see there is a reversal. We have self-love. This will rescue you. I felt like you see? You have be true to yourself. Come on, stop thinking about others, because it's not practicing. Thinking what others want to say about us is not practicing self-love. Leave them alone, yes? They have to do this as well, practicing self-love. And love is never in vain. Do you know why? Because if we love ourselves, then we always have somebody to come back to, yes? If there is a problem. Now we have that card and came in reverse, and it's grant your light, let your soul shine. And you're not doing it, yes? Grant yourself, go to the nature, understand yourself, align your chakras, yes? This is practicing self-love. Self-love. Or this is what you're doing now. You're trying to meditate, but you're focusing on the wrong issue. This is not what it's needed. You're capable of doing this. Meditating, aligning the chakras, grounding yourself. You know how to shine, how to have options, how to show other people how cool you are. Yes? You know how to do it. Stop doing it. Focus on something which you never before practiced and what you're lacking. Self-love. Because if you have this in your finger, in your here, yes? Then you would invest fully, and that person wouldn't be scared that there is nothing. Yes? And you would be healed from even from this situation, quickly. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.